What's up, everybody? It's Nick from Who Dat Travel. We are here on our last day at Disney, unfortunately for this trip, but we are ending it, of course, in the Magic Kingdom. And I just walked in with little man into the Dapper Dans, of course. So let's walk down Main Street and see if we can catch him. Can you not smile at that? Now, the Dapper Dans are a great way to start our last day. Really not completely sure what we're going to do today. We got a little bit of a late start, little man and I. Mom is back at the hotel doing some work, and we're gonna see what we can find. I know that we're gonna do Tomorrowland Speedway. We haven't been able to do that with him. We're gonna do some teacups. I think we're gonna skip some of our normal ones. Probably gonna skip Pirates of the Caribbean, probably gonna skip, my favorite right now, and do those a little bit later tonight with Mom. So the parks have been really emptying out at night, and we've been able to do a lot of stuff as long as he goes down for his nap. And as you guys have been watching, you know that we take him back for a nap, and that is the only way to go for us. So let's get going. Let's head over to Tomorrowland Speedway and see if we can't have him do some driving. Now, we normally don't go right. We are a family that always goes left into Adventureland. Tomorrowland is usually where everybody starts. So, but today we're doing things a little bit different, as I said. So, hey, we'll see if that backfires on us. It always has the potential to. But overall, I think that we're going to do some of the rides that aren't the huge attraction ones because they're some of his favorites. We have noticed that the Toddler rides aren't always the rides that everybody flocks to. So, we're going to head over. All right, so right now it says that it's a 15-minute wait, but I'm not sure about that. The line is pretty long, but I think we're gonna get in. They do have both tracks going today, so maybe this will be moving pretty quickly. Let's hope so. All right, so that was almost exactly 15 minutes. Little man is driving the car, of course, and yeah, I can't do much better. These cars are horrible to drive, but this is the thrill of a toddler life, to be able to drive an actual car. Now, of course, I'm the one that's controlling the gas, so we're gonna go around here, have some fun. I think he's already having fun. So, one of those great toddler rides, as soon as they are 32 inches. So they are able to be in that driver's seat at 32 inches. So, they are able to drive by themselves at a much older age or a much taller age. It's gonna be a couple days before he gets there, but until then, I think he's fine with having Dad here. So we're gonna drive around and probably hit the teacups next. Here we go. Teacups do have a 20-minute wait. However, since they are right here, I think that we are gonna go ahead and wait in line and ride the teacups. We got just about in line for teacups, and the little man started pointing over at Pooh. So, hey, we're gonna take his recommendation. We're gonna head to Pooh's Adventures. So, go bounce with Tigger, and then maybe do the teacups. Hopefully by that point, the teacups might be a little bit shorter line. We'll find out. It's looking like it's a pretty busy day. We are in the week before Memorial Day, so not sure if that has much to do with it. I think they, with the masks being gone, a lot of people are coming now. I am finding though that social distancing is a little bit of a thing of the past. That was one thing I actually really liked with all the mandates. But I have been bumped into more this trip than probably our last 6 trips combined. So, hey, it is what it is, and it is changing back to back to our normal. So there's good and bads of that, of course. With everything changing, it's not like I have insider information at all, but I'm guessing that these types of interactive queues may start opening up fairly soon. I hope so. It's a good spot for a little one to burn off some energy. That's all right, buddy. You ready? Oh, stop. Here we go. I miss Mr. Toad. I mean, it's even my magic band. So we did that one correctly. Teacups are still at a 20-minute wait, and we're actually just about in the spot that we would have been if we would have got here before. And Tigger has definitely gotten a longer line. So we did that the correct way around, and time to spin around a little bit. We're doing some of the ones that Mama either can't go on. The cars, well, she can go on, but she's driving by herself, or I'm driving by myself. So that's why we did that one now. And also the teacups, she gets a little motion sickness. So we're gonna do these and spin around a bunch and have him all happy about that. So here we go. All right, so I'm going to admit freely, the teacups, well, were not my, I'm going to say it, they weren't my cup of tea before Little Man. However, now it is definitely something that we do, and hey, we do it with a smile. He loves it. I don't mind it, but it's still just, it's not one of my top tier rides that I absolutely must do, and it's really not one of his that he absolutely must do. But once in a while, it is definitely fun to whip around here. All right, Little Man has spoken. He wanted green, so we're taking green. Little Man is already trying to spin it. We just sat down. It's not even unlocked, so you can tell definitely he likes these ones. Just another one to add to your arsenal of toddler rides. Whoa. All right, so we are in the last couple rides that we are going to do this morning. We are going to hit Dumbo because it looks like it's a walk-on right now, and then we might go ahead and do. Hi.
Have fun at Dumbo.
We will. We might go ahead and do Little Mermaid, and then I think we're going to call it good. It is almost 11:30 now, so I'm hoping to be able to get that kind of stuff done by about noon. We'll get back over to our car, and I'm guessing he'll probably fall asleep for his nap. So we're getting close to the ending of our morning, unfortunately. But hey, so far we've done quite a bit, and we'll knock out a few more. All right, this is definitely another one that I can't wait until the queue is actually open. Behind these curtains here, there are just a bunch of different toys for little ones to play with. And they actually got to the point that they gave you a pager, kind of like at a restaurant, that you could be able to be paged when it was your time to get back in line. So this allowed your kids to go ahead and play and do a bunch of stuff, and they really enjoyed it instead of just waiting in line. Because, well, let's be honest, no one likes waiting in line. So hopefully that'll open soon. Again, I don't have any insider information, but with all the changes that have been happening and the masks being removed, we might be on the way soon to that. All right, Little Man has spoken. We originally were going to go blue, but couldn't find one, so we are going red. All right, Little Man does like controlling this nowadays. Although mostly we go down and Dad has to help him get Dumbo back up in the sky. Oh, we're coming in for a landing, Bubba. Always a toddler favorite. At least my toddler. We did see a little girl on the last one that not a favorite. So really, it depends on if your toddler likes heights and going around in circles. But mine does. So we're gonna head off. Okay, so that was a little more than a walk-on. They were hiding some of the queue, but it was less than 20 minutes. So we are going to head out of the park, but we're going to go way of Little Mermaid to see how long that line is. If it's not too long, if it's pretty much a walk-on, then we'll probably do it. If not, then we'll probably head out of the park. So we are going to take our stroller down that way. We parked by Dumbo, which actually is, I usually just leave it here because the exit to Little Mermaid is so far down that it's sometimes just easier. But we got to be able to leave, so we'll go park down by Gaston's. All right, so we have decided Little Mermaid was a little bit long, so we are going to head out of the park for the afternoon. Come back here a little bit in the early evening and have a little bit more time before we bid adieu to our trip this time. So we'll see you all in a little bit. All right, if you are heading back to the Traveling and Ticket Center, instead of waiting for the monorail, the express monorail isn't running at noon, take the boats. Yeah, there's no one on them. It's really fast. Usually they're running 2 or sometimes even 3 of them. I think right now in the middle of the day it's 2 of them, but it really is not a long, well, there's no wait. It's just waiting for actually one of the ships to come back in. Overall, way quicker though. So, ahoy matey. All right, so I just have to share this. We are on the way out to the car right now, and he's already passed out. This is why we go back. If we were going to try to push through this, it would just be, well, it would be a meltdown. And we're back and walk right into Tigger, Rabbit, and Piglet. That's a welcome. And he's gone. Oh, Eeyore's over there. I didn't even see him. I guess that could be why he's feeling a little down. I didn't even see him. All right, we are closing out our day. We actually, as you can tell from the hairstyle, had a little bit of pool time and ran off some energy in there. So we had a long nap, and well, he's already asked for food. So we're gonna actually head back to Westward Ho because they're supposed to have the corn dogs, very similar to what Casey's Corners used to have. So we're gonna grab some of those for dinner, hopefully. I'm not sure if it's open. That's one of the things, and you guys have noticed about us. We try to plan things, but those plans don't always go through. So we're gonna head back there and then hit some rides because this is the first time their wife has been in the park today. So we gotta hit some rides and close out our day. So, but first, food. Looks like Westward Ho is only open on the weekends because it is closed. So we're gonna have to find something else out for little man to eat. All right, so we have given little man some pouches and some other stuff to eat, but we are going to hold off on an actual dinner right now. He's doing okay. So we're gonna try to ride some rides, and we are gonna head to Haunted Mansion. Oh yeah, 999 happy haunts, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers?
Foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. There's no turning back now.
So we are just before the candle, and we have been detained by playful spirits. So we'll see if we'll keep moving or not. Is it just me, or does anyone else hope for an in-show exit? All right, we're back to moving. No in-show exit for us. Mansion was always a good time. we are gonna actually head over to the center and look at the carousel and the continuation of things that we don't normally do around here. So we're gonna go see how bad the line is. You know, it's 6 o'clock or nearing that now. So people are eating dinner, people are leaving. So the lines are actually really not bad. So we should be able to do quite a bit of stuff. But then again, we don't want to spend a ton of time in line either. So we're gonna find out how bad the carousel is. All right, so the line for the carousel is not bad at all. So we're gonna go ahead and ride. It's been almost a year since we've ridden the carousel, so that'll be kind of nice. All right, normally I am not able to stand next to him, but because we got our whole row, and as long as there's a row on or a horse on either side, I am able to stand next to him. So he is going to get his own horse. All right, so here he is, all strapped in, little man on his own horse for the first time. The only other time that he's ridden this, he got to ride in one of the benches here, as you can see right in front of us, that if your little one is too small, he or she can be accompanied by an adult on that. Here we go. It is actually harder to stand on this than you would think, but I want to make sure that he's safe. So, and since we are still socially distanced, we are able to do this. Well, since he's doing so well, I decided to hop on my own horse for a second. So I can still grab him if I need be, but this was a really nice win for us. Okay, so since he wanted to ride the horses more, he just decided to hop up on me. So this horse is giddying up over to Little Mermaid, and we're going to kind of work our way through Tomorrowland and head that way. So we didn't do it this morning because the line was a little long and we needed to get back for the nap, which, as you saw, he crashed out in the stroller on the way to the car. So we're going to hit Ariel, and well, we're not going to hit Ariel. We're going to go into her ride and go under the seat. So here we are. So walking in, Scuttle is not at his perch. So that animatronic is down for the moment.
Let me start at the middle. Wait, now, what am I thinking? That's a terrible place to start a story. I'll just tell you how it ends.
So we parked over in Storybook Circus already because we knew we were going to come out of the grotto area and be able to come right over to Dumbo. It looks like actually only one Dumbo is flying right now, and it still doesn't look like there's much of a line. So, hi! All right, here we go. Now, oh, I think he wants green, so we're gonna go with green. All right, so we are getting to the point that the three of us really don't fit in one anymore, but here we go. So Little Man has control of the flying stick here, so we'll see how high we go. Normally he just likes pushing down, but hey, flying around the lake, flying around the lake is kind of fun too. That's what I call the lake. You've heard me say this before, but this is the reason that you don't let food be out in your stroller. The birds and the squirrels will absolutely clean you out. All right, so we are gonna do Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. One of the reasons they have a corn dog, actually, and little man likes his corn dogs. As you know, we were gonna stop at Westward Ho, but they were closed. So, hey, we'll try it here. Vlogging with a little man. Well, we had to give him his corn dog already, but here is dinner. Yes, the wife got just the funnel cake for dinner. So here we go. And remember, always grab your waters. Remember, those are free. A tip, we do also carry Ziploc bags with us. The wife has them in her purse, or we do have them in the diaper bag, because, you know, you don't always finish everything. So we're gonna actually take the chips, and there is an airplane snack for tomorrow. As you can tell, dinner was a success, but now it is time for us to mosey on and get little man a bubble wand. Yes, we are finally giving in and giving him a bubble wand. Our friends that were here this week had one, and there was a little bit of a meltdown when we took it away. So we figured, you know, he'll be able to play with it all summer at home, and we'll probably bring it along when we come back in July. So off to get a bubble wand. All right, so we did head into the Emporium to be able to get little man's bubble wand, and of course I'm sure we're going to be doing a little bit of other shopping as well. So now the line for Emporium was halfway down the block, however it did move really quickly. So just something to think about if you are shopping, doing this right at close, you probably are going to be sitting in a decent amount of line. However, during the day, we've been able to walk in and have no problem. All right, so we have a happy boy with the Mickey bubble wand. And of course, the folks inside took all the packaging off and showed him how to use it, because, hey, it's marketing for other kids to see it as they see all the bubbles. All right, so we have upset little man a little bit. We took his bubble wand away so we can go do Pirates. Now it does say it's a 30-minute wait, but I'm not sure, because we're skipping a ton of these before we're actually having to go in. So I think it's probably closer to 10 or 15 or 20. So we're gonna go in and, hey, vlogging quieted little man down. Yay! Or it could be the fact that he's hearing one of his favorite songs, Yo Ho, a Pirate's Life for Me. Let's go, buddy. New game in line is Stomp on the Please Wait Here. He's close for the most part. All right, next line. Get sent to the right. You can actually hear the pirates back in this little area. And they've actually found some treasure. So we just got off Pirates, and you can't tell in the video, but I'm soaked. I get more wet on Pirates by Barbossa's cannons than I do on Splash Mountain. I don't know what it is, but it's like I'm a magnet for his cannon fire. But with that being said, at least it's warm tonight. We are going to head over to probably Tomorrowland, because the wife hasn't been over there yet tonight. And at least, I'm guessing, do People Mover on the way by, I don't know, we might do It's a Small World, who knows. These are our last couple rides. It's like a half hour before close, so we're gonna try to get in as much as possible, as quickly as possible. So, and you may be seeing bubbles fly through, because of course the bubble wand is in full effect, and he's already learned to turn it on himself, so I think we're in trouble. Send help! So it is getting dark here at Magic Kingdom, and it is absolutely one of my favorite times. I love when the parks are all lit up. It is probably one of the most magical times for me, just because Disney does such a great job of lighting. Now, in the summer, obviously, it's a little bit difficult to be able to see the lights, which is one of the reasons that I love coming in like the January time when they're still open a little bit later, so that you can see all of it. And also, of course, the temperatures are comfortable. Now, right now it is, I think, in the high 70s, and very, very comfortable to be able to walk around and do our final couple rides here. So I guess next week it is supposed to get very, very warm. So I'm glad we're here this week. As I said, one of my favorite times. How can you not like the lighting here? Okay, so that time was way better to be able to take the bubbles away. He did get to play with them for quite a while as we walked over to Tomorrowland, and we are going to do a Space Ranger spin because it's a 5-minute. So we're going to do that. We're going to try to do the People Mover and then head out. But I got to go because I got to put my mask on. All right, on this ride, we do have Little Man sit in the middle of us, and he gets to play with the joystick, which does mean that our scores have suffered, but he has fun. So our last thing, I think, because it is 1:45, is going to be the People Mover. We are heading on right now, and hey, kind of seems fitting that we hadn't ridden in so long, and now we're get to. So here we go. If you've never ridden this at night, it does give some great views of the park, especially the castle.
You take this Monsters Incorporated, so drop in and join Mike Wazowski and all his pals.
Well, there you have it. That concludes the end of our Disney trip. Well, for May. So we do have another trip planned in July for the wife's birthday, and we're looking forward to that. But as always, it is unbelievably sad to leave. I hope you enjoyed. We sure did. Even though it wasn't our standard trips, you know, it was great to see friends and it was great to do new things. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, hit that like button, smash it if that's what you're into, and of course subscribe to the channel. It really does help out. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that bell notification to be notified when I release new content. And we've got a bubble shower going through. I hope you all enjoyed and have a great day. We'll see you real soon. Thanks.